All right, there we go. Armbrust Pro Gym was so nice, had to hit it twice. So that is where we are headed now. So the morning after the Colorado Discount Nutrition meet and greet, which had a crazy turnout. You know, it's kind of it's like, just imagine any supplement store like in your town, but now imagine it with like 1,000 people outside, all kind of checking out all the different booths and things that they had going on at the same time. Plus Larry Wheels was there. Totally didn't even know that. So, he's kind of doing his little booth photo area like 10 feet over from me. It's just freaking surreal, But now back to normal. Now snapping back to reality. So set up a little janky car camera setup and we're in business. But yeah, this gym is freaking sweet. Super grungy, and I was gonna just do arms and back. Like, I was actually supposed to have back yesterday and arms today. But after doing, after just walking in and seeing the gym, I didn't really want to do back. And the main reason for that is just the fact that, hitting a back day is kind of the same everywhere. As there's a lot of really fancy back equipment in there, like different plate loaded pull downs and stuff. But, at the end of the day, it's still pull downs, rows, pullovers. All the arm equipment looked extra cool, especially that individually loaded, or not individually loaded, but like tandem bicep curl, the seated one that I was doing, the Atlantis machine. I made a note of it. I want to see how much that freaking costs. Mark's been telling me there's no bicep machine in the gym. That would be a crazy addition. So I gotta look up maybe I'll take a picture and see if I can get like the actual serial number or something, so I know what I'm looking for, and I'm not just typing in, the search bar, hey ChatGPT, show me the best Atlantis bicep curl, the one that I just used in yesterday's workout. That probably wouldn't work. But the leg room is absolutely hefty. Definitely gonna use the squat rack because I think I want to start with squats, assuming that squats feel good. But beyond that, I'm not actually sure. I think I might dabble into some leg press of sorts, maybe a little pendulum. We'll just kind of have to freaking see, But I really couldn't tell you exactly what's going to go down, apart from an insane quad pump. My hamstrings are still tender from my last hamstring day because I really cooked them. I did 9 sets, 3 sets of lane curls, 3 sets of seated curls. 3 sets of lane curls, 3 sets of RDLs, 3 sets of seated curls. And that triple combo really did a little something to me. Plus, with yesterday, my hamstrings are thrashed. So I'm going to warm them up a little bit because I've got they do come into play with your pressing, be it a squat or a leg press or whatever. They're still being used, so I need to make sure they're not, totally cold. But really what I want to make sure is nice and warm is going to be my adductors, calves, quads, knees, everything in that sort of area. Even though, not really glutes. I don't know. The way that I squat, where I put my heels on a bumper plate, and then I try to keep myself at least as upright as I can, that makes the squat a lot less glute dominant. So if you ever notice, if you're squatting and you really lean forward a lot, and your knees don't really go that far over your toes, and your butt kind of sticks out a lot, that's kind of a more powerlifterish squat, and it's a lot of glutes. It's a lot of glutes and lower back, because it's not so much that you are like pushing the floor with your quads. It's more like you're just trying to push by using your glutes and your lower back to pull yourself upright, if you kind of follow. So that's I guess I'm trying to copy the kind of like the Chinese Olympic lifter squat. I can't do it that good. They have really flexible ankles, and they stay like, it's almost like they don't lean forward at all. Like their spine is almost completely vertical when they squat, at least some of them. And ideally I could do it like that. But with my like medium low bar, where I put the bar kind of like on my mid traps but resting on my rear delts, I can kind of just do as good as I can. But that's going to be the plan. So 8:20 on a Sunday. I assume it's not going to be jumping too crazy. Plus, Sundays a lot of people's rest days, and who wants to hit legs on a Sunday? So I think I'm going to have my choice of machines. But there's the leg room is huge. It's as big as some normal gyms are. So even if maybe I think this thing is taken and I wanted to use it, there's probably 10 other quad machines that are going to be just as good, if not better, right next to it. So we'll just have to see. I only got to do like a little bit of a walkthrough yesterday because I was doing arms, and that's just an entirely leg dedicated room. So I'll get in there, set up camp, and then see where to start. But I hope for a wild set of squats to be set number 1. I'm not totally sure. Maybe what if my knee feels a little something? That's going to be my cue to back off. But assuming everything goes well, there's going to be some pretty hefty reps in just a minute-ish. So I think nothing else to say. Let's just go throw it friggin' down. Fuck. 12 would have been good. I can only handle 8. Those squats really cooked me. All right, let's go. Let's camp out here for a while. Okay. 2 more, at least. Oh shit. One more. Oh shit. Come on. Okay. Okay. Let's finish with some leg extensions. Whoa, oh my gosh. Yeah, I think that's enough press. 1 squat, 4 of these. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I would I'd probably say this is worse. It's worse to pose in the squat rack than to curl in it. But I'm only gonna take a second, so I don't know. I don't think it's that bad. But yeah, I ended up doing 2 sets of leg extensions to finish, but it was kind of packed over there, so I just left the camera where it was. But I feel pumped to freaking shit. Let's see if that kind of translates from the side lighting of the freaking window next to me. A little. I'm getting soft. I can tell some of my freaking cuts are degrading. But, oh, that is fine by me. Because that's just kind of the cost of, the cost of freaking bulking. So that 5 plate set, way heavier than the last one. I think partially just due to scrappier sleep from all the travel. Plus, yesterday, I barely really ate jack except for dinner. Because we're at the supplement store, I mean, shit, from like noon to 8. Well, like noon to 7. But, yeah, what that tells me is I better freaking up my hydration tonight. And then, I don't know, maybe slam at least a gallon on the plane. So my backpack's gonna be heavy as shit. And just because I'm gonna put like 4 smart waters or something in it. But either way, quad's complete. Let's go back to Ohio.